time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Today, for those of you here for the first time, I suggest you click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you understand, there is a multifaceted amount of people that want to come here to live. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to focus on what it takes for a man, a foreign man, to live in the Philippines. What it takes for a foreign man to live in the Philippines. Yeah. Now, when you talk about living in the Philippines, you understand that it does take a certain type of individual that has the capacity and the veracity to live here. The intestinal fortitude, what it takes to live here. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to deal with three facets when it comes to living in the Philippines for a foreign man. Number one, I'm going to talk about the emotional side of what it takes to live in the Philippines as a foreigner. And then I'm going to talk about the financial side of what it takes to live in the Philippines as a foreign man. And then I'm going to talk about the social side, the sociality of this reality in the Philippines. Not necessarily in that order, but first thing we're going to look at is number one, financial. Yeah, financial, man. What does it take for a foreign man to live in the Philippines as it pertains to his financial status? In other words, what monte do you need to have to live in the Philippines? Number one, whatever you think about coming to the Philippines as a foreign man, make sure that you have adequate funds. Not just adequate funds, more than enough. Let me repeat that. I said more than enough. Okay? And then you got to understand, what is enough? Is $1,500 a month enough? Is $1,000 a month enough? You know? What is enough? You know? So the question is, enough is different for each individual. Okay? Number one, enough, my enough may not be your enough. My enough may be less than what your enough is, and your enough might be less than what mine is. So you have to understand. That means you have to determine what is your lifestyle, what is your living lifestyle. And then in order for you to determine what your living lifestyle is, you need to determine what the lifestyle is in the Philippines. What do things cost? What is the cost of living? How is inflation impacting it? All of those things, my guys, you understand about living here, okay? As far as it pertains to your finances. We get this question all the time. BobbieD, I got $1,000 a month. Can I just do it on that? You know, more than likely you can't do it on that. Because inflation has taken over this country and over the world. When I came to the Philippines several years ago, in 2014, it was easy for me to live off of $1,200-1,400 a month. But now, that's not possible, okay? So get that out your mind. You're going to need at least $3,000, maybe more, to live here comfortably as a foreigner. Now, if you want to come here and live like a pauper, you want to come here and live like a Filipino with nothing in your hand and no security, you know, you can do that, but you're not going to regret it. Because as soon as you leave your house, you got your everything in your little apartment, your Filipino apartment. As soon as you leave your studio apartment, no security, nothing, everything gone. Because they watch you, you're a target here. So don't come out here thinking you don't need no more than $1,400. Don't come out here thinking you don't need no more than $1,000. That's not going to work. Make sure you have at least $3,000 plus, I would say $3,000 plus $5,000 a month. Live here good, okay? In quality and in style. Now the quality here in the Philippines versus the quality in the United States is somewhat different, okay? So, but you need money. Money makes the world go round, okay? If you come out here with no money and no adequate means of sustaining yourself, you're still in trouble. What do you mean adequate means? You got to have some reliable sources of funding. Retirement income, online business income, you know, investment income, something that's going to be sustainable and sustaining that you can rely on a month in, day in, day out basis. Okay? Don't come up here with, well, I saved 10,000, BobbieD, and that gonna last me for 2 years, and I'm be all right. Don't come up here with that kind of crazy plan, man. You're gonna be running back home crying to your mama. Can you give me a ticket, please? I can't get a... Yeah, that's what's gonna happen to you, brother. Think. Okay? Think and plan and pray. More importantly than anything else you need to do, pray about your finances before you come out here. Okay? I had 3 sources of income when I came here. Okay? 3 sources, not 1, but 3. And I still have 3 to this day. Okay? That's the way I plan. That's the way I think. Okay? And that's the way you should think too. Multiple sources or multiple streams of sustainable income. And you can live anywhere in the world you want to, because you have sustainable, renewable income that comes in on a regular basis. I got that. Okay? If I never have to lift a finger for the rest of my life, I got sustainable, renewable income that's going to take care of me for the rest of my life. And if you ain't got that, you ain't got something close to that, don't even think about trying to get up here financially. Okay? So I covered that on the financial. And then as far as your lifestyle, if you come out here drinking and partying every day, you ain't going to have nothing. You ain't going to be no money for you. It may be some honey for you. You might get you a lady that like to party. That's it. So be ready financially when you come out here. Now let's talk about emotional status. If you come out here and you a mama's boy, you ain't gonna last long, because everything out here requires a man to be strong. Strong and long. Okay? People here will test your patience. They will test your intestinal fortitude. They will test everything about you. And if you don't have no strength, my brothers, you ain't gonna last long. Okay? You got to have emotional strength and emotional fortitude and intestinal fortitude as well, in order to keep yourself on a level where you're not becoming depressed. Because when you're away from home, you have a tendency to think about the things of home. You have a tendency to think about the things you left behind. And next thing you know, you want to go home. You're crying every day, depressed. Huh? Come on now, y'all better listen to me. Don't come out here if you ain't ready for that. Don't come out here if you ain't strong emotionally. Don't come out here if you're a mama's boy, because you're not going to last long. Okay? And thinking you're going to stay here for the rest of your life. Nah. You might stay here 2 days, a week, a month, and you're ready to cry and ready to come back home. Okay? So I'm telling you, if you don't have emotional endurance, okay? What you mean, BobbieD? What you mean? Emotional endurance. That means you can hang when the good times. You can hang when the bad times. When stuff don't go your way, you can hang strong. Nothing gonna get you down because you focused. If you ain't like that, don't come. Pray that the Lord will get you like that. Okay? This is not for any. This living here is not for anyone. Everybody that come here don't stay here. You know, you always hear on the vlog with the vloggers, oh, it's beautiful here, we're having a great time, and you live like a king, and yeah, okay. But what about the ones that it's not beautiful here for? What about the ones that don't live like a king out here? They don't say nothing about those, do they? Don't believe the hype on every vlogger out here. Don't believe the hype, okay? Because the hype will get you out here and you'll be jacked up from the neck up, okay? Listen to me. I've been out here since 2014. I've seen people come and I've seen people go. And if you're not emotionally strong, you will not last long, okay? Now, let's talk about social. You have to be able to socialize in this society. Anywhere you go, it requires that you have a sort of social ability to get along. If you cannot get along with people, This is not the place for you, okay? Because if you cannot get along where you are, you're not going to be able to get along in the Philippines. Get along means be able to socially blend in. And stop talking about, well, you know, they don't do that in America. You know, I don't like that. Somebody pee on the street. You know, they don't do that. And don't do that, man. That means you are socially unacceptable. You have to learn how to blend in to the culture and to the society in which you dwell. So if you aren't able to blend in, if you aren't able to live in Rome as the Romans do, don't come out here, because it's not for you. And that right, okay? Being able to socially mix and mingle is what's going to keep you balanced and what's going to keep you out here alone. Because no man is an island unto themselves. We all need friends. We all need somebody we can call a friend. We all need somebody we can call on. And you ain't got mama out here. You ain't got sister and brother out here. You have to develop friendships. You have to learn how to speak the language. That helps. Okay, and you have to mix and mingle with the local people. And you can't go around getting on people's nerves. You want these guys, everything bug you, and you're gonna cut somebody out every time you turn. You're gonna stay where you are. This is not for you. Okay? Stay away from the Philippines. This is a beautiful country for people that know how to blend in and live according to the ways of this people. You're not in your home country. And so you have to accept the rules and the regulations of this society. That means you have to have social etiquette. What you mean? Social etiquette. You have to accept the rules of society, of the rules and etiquettes of the society. You have to accept the rules and the regulations. You have to be socially acceptable and to socially blend in to the community in which you live. Okay? If you can't blend in America, don't think you coming to the Philippines and blend in, because you're not. Blend in, learn how to be social where you are. That's the problem, guys. I'm gonna tell you what happens. You have a lot of people coming, foreigners, foreign men, coming out here to the Philippines, and a lot of them are social misfits. That's the best term I can give you. Misfit. They were misfits in the United States, and they think that if they go to the Philippines, they're gonna blend in. No. You're misfits in the United States, you're gonna be a misfit in the Philippines. Don't even try to come out here. There's a lot of people that oddballs, I call them. They can't fit in the U.S., and they feel all isolated and alone, and they try to find a country where they can go and fit in. And it's not the Philippines. You gotta be able to fit in wherever you are. And if you're a social misfit, you're not gonna make it in the Philippines. You have to be able to deal with people one-on-one and accept the things that you cannot change. Okay? So, that's what it takes to live in the Philippines as a foreign man. Okay? And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I could go on and on and on and on. But that's just a tip. And I'll probably be adding some more into this with another video to give you some more particulars. But right now, I'm going to find out who ride the train. BobbieD leads in one nation under grew one love. I'm out here at the Robinson Mall, having a ball. At least these at the house. Who we got? Mamacita, what's up? Mamacita, the first person up in... What's up, Mamacita? Mustaka, huh? You all right? So good to see you, so good to see you. First woman up in the house today. What's up, my dear? He said, good afternoon, BobbieD and Lisa D. What's up? You good? She said, when a foreigner chooses to live in a foreign region, he should build a small business. It's the same when you are Filipino, wants to live in other countries. That's true to some extent. However, if a foreigner gets a small business out here, what happens a lot, Mamacita, is that Filipinos have what's called crab mentality. What you mean, crab? Yeah, you know like crab in a barrel? When you drop crab in the barrel, what do crab try to do? All the crabs at the bottom try to what? Pull the ones at the top down so they can do what? Get up. And that's the way it is in the Philippines, crab mentality. Most Filipinos don't want to see somebody doing well. So they do, especially foreign people, so they do everything they can to pull them down. If they get another business, they'll get another business just like them and drop their price low as dirt. And then next thing you know, the foreign man's out of business. So I'm very leery when it comes to getting businesses out here in the Philippines. She said, if we choose to live in a foreign country, we should have more than enough financial support for ourselves. That's why some of Filipino citizens in other countries, they work too hard. Yeah, you have to have more than enough for your support. And you are correct. That's why a lot of Filipinos go overseas and they work, because the wages out here are not enough for most Filipinos to have a good living on. So that's why they work their finger to the bone in foreign countries and send it back home. Mama C says, please, Bobby, send my shortcut to my man. Shout out to my man. Shout out to Phoenix. What's up, Phoenix? Shout out to my buddy Phoenix in Texas, United States of America. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. What's up, man? You hell about in these. What's up? What's up? What's up? She said, I need to practice my social skills. Murphy, we all do. You know what? Because sometimes I know how to blend in. I learned hard sometimes, but sometimes you lose it, you know, and you have to keep yourself control. That's why I'm thankful that I have Lisa D. She always got her eye out on me, and she's always keeping me in check. Because y'all know me, sometimes I lose it. I get the hot-head about something that just go, you know, turn me the wrong way. And then I'm like, what you say, man? I'm getting better at it. I was bad at it, man. But I'm getting much, much better at it. And the Lord has blessed me with more patience. And more importantly, the Lord has blessed me with a young lady that holds me down when I want to get a frown. You know what I'm saying? That holds me down when I want to go off on somebody. You know? And you can't do that here in the Philippines or any place else. Huh? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, I thought somebody talked. But yeah, you can't afford to do that. So yeah, we all need to develop and further develop our social skills when we come in the Philippines or any place else. Mama teaches they like Chinese who have a lot of businesses here and Filipino business. Yeah, Chinese people, I don't know what it is, man. Wherever they go, they flourish. They do well. They can go to Africa. They have a store on the corner, and all the Africans be in there, and they sell everything out. You know, I don't know what it is. Chinese know how to make it right, tight, long, and strong. They know how to work that mojo, baby, and they get it. You know, so you know we need to have a flourishing mentality like the Chinese. They don't even have to speak a lick of Filipino or lick of African. They coming in, and people buy everything they got. Murray, he said, I thought about starting something there too. Yeah, you know, I always make sure that I let people know that starting a business here in as a foreigner, it's gonna be tough. In this country, maybe easier in other countries, but in this country, it's gonna be a tough battle for you. But some people make it, you know. It's not all gloom and doom. Some people make it. Some people do make it good here. But I've seen more people fail than succeed out here as it pertains to getting a business. One of the business I would recommend if you want to come out here and get a business, I recommend you, if you have a Filipino wife or something, real estate. Rental property is huge here. And Cebu is one of the best places for rental property. The prices continue to rise and people continue to rent. So if you get a good property out here, you can rent it out, you're going to be in good shape. Murphy said, something just happened with my neighbor and we are no longer speaking. Okay. That happens sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I got a neighbor right here. Remember I had a bad neighbor, Murphy? Remember I told y'all? I'm going to remind y'all I had a bad neighbor out here, right across from me and Lisa D. Remember them barking dogs? Every time I turned around, woo, 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 and I couldn't get no work done. I said, look, I went over there and talked to him. He had an attitude with me, so I didn't say nothing else to him. You know what I did, man? I'm going to tell you what I did. I prayed. Yeah, I prayed. I said, Lord, I don't want these people here in this place no more. I said, they're not good for me and not good for this community. In the name of Jesus, I pray that you will move them out. And then by 3 months later, they was gone. I think I'm playing with you. They were gone. I prayed, man. You can pray them people out. You see what I'm saying? Think I'm playing with you? prayer works, man. If you can pray your neighbor, I won't say pray nothing bad on them, but pray your neighbor can move or change it, and pray your neighbor can change his attitude. And if you're in the favor of God, if you're in the favor and the grace of the Lord just might answer your prayer. Because he's sure enough answering mine. You know what I'm saying, man? Try God. Won't he fix it? Won't he do it? Do I have a witness out there? Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Mama C said that's why, sir, foreigners can build a small business in the Philippines like Chinese people, because they are foreigners too. Chinese is different. You know why? Because Chinese are Asian people. Asian people respect other Asian people. But when it comes to American or Westerners getting businesses, that's a different, whole nother animal, okay? So yeah, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, maybe come out here and do well. But then when it comes to a Western, it's a whole nother ball game. Let's go. Ron Train, BobbiD, Lacey, One Nation. Murphy Hayes, he said, they practically took over Africa, the Chinese. Yeah, the Chinese, Russia, even Russia out there, man. The only people that ain't out there that much is us, Americans. I don't know what it is, but we need to get out there. Africa is a wonderful continent, very, very valuable, gold, all kind of minerals, all kind of, anything you can think of it in Africa. And the people got some smarts out there trying to get it. And if I was the African nations out there, I would kick every foreigner out of my country. Because the only thing they do in Africa, they rape Africa. They get all the valuables, all the gold, all the minerals, all kind of stuff from Africa, and then they get everything out of there and they don't get out. They leave with nothing. So if I would kick them out of my country, if I was the African. Murphy said, Mamacita, she laughed. Okay. Murphy said, yes, I remember that. Okay. Mamacita, that worked. Okay. Man, yeah, but life is hard. And if you're in a country where you can't get along, you can't socialize, you have emotional issues, and you have financial issues, you're not going to do well, and you're not going to make it there. So get yourself together as far as your finances, as far as your emotionality, as far as your sociality, and you may do well. But it takes effort. And if you don't have the effort, you're not going to do it. If you don't put in the effort, you get nothing out of it. Whatever you put in something is what you get out of it. You put nothing in, you get nothing out. Y'all heard a guy go, garbage in, garbage out. You put garbage in a situation, you get garbage out. You put garbage in your relationship, you put in garbage time with your lady, you put in garbage time with your man, you get garbage out. And you get nothing out of that. So quality in, quality out. Garbage in, garbage out. All right, then. That's it for now, guys. I'm getting ready to go back to his house. We got our nieces over there. And you know, they teenagers. And so I had to get up out of there. They talk too much for me. I had to get up out of there. So I'm getting ready to go back. By the time I get back, they'll be ready to go home. You know I do. All right, guys. That's it for now. This is BobbieD. Hold up. That's it. Okay, hold up, y'all. Remember, it's a good answer. Yeah, God answered prayer. Mama C, she said Indian. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Indian and Turkey people are not part of Asian, but they built 5, 6. Indians are Asians. Where you get that from? Indians are Asians. Yeah, India is in Asia, Southeast Asia. But Turkey, not Turkey. Turkey is in Europe. But the Indians are famous for 5, 6. That's illegal. That's an illegal business. It's not a legal business. 5, 6 is, for those that you don't know, 5, 6 is a illegal lending strategy that they use out in the Philippines to get your money, and they get a whole lot of interest off of it. And if you don't pay, they're gonna get you too. You better pay them back or you're in trouble. But yeah, the Indians are Asians. Okay, who else we got? What's up, Jam Rob? What's up, man? He said toot toot. Good morning. Hey man, what's up? What's up? You good? Jam, ain't seen you in a while, man. How are you and your wife and kids doing? Y'all doing all right, man? So good to see my brother from another mother ride the train with BobbieD, Lacey, One Nation. on the group when y'all gonna make it down to the Philippine side again. I ain't seen y'all in almost 4 years now, man. I've been missing you. You all right? I see y'all on Facebook every now and then. The girls are growing up big time. He got two beautiful girls, y'all. Beautiful, and his wife is Filipino also. He has a beautiful family, and they visited us about almost 4 years ago now. And so hopefully they'll find a way to get back home to the motherland. Okay? That's it for now, guys. Good to see you, man. Murphy said, what's up, Jam? You all right, man? So good to see you. All right, guys, I got to go. This is BobbieD saying take care. God bless. Peace.